That's not something that, we plan. We don't like to give people heart attacks. We don't like to, give all the suspense. But at the end of the day, it just shows a great amount of resilience that we have in our team and, a fight and, just something that you don't see a lot of times. And, we've shown it over and over and over and over and over again this season. Something that we've emphasized and we've been trying to work on is starting fast and not putting ourselves in the hole and just going out there and trying to dominate the entire game instead of playing in the second half. But, at the other, and it, on the other end, it was a win. A win is a win, and like I said, wins are always good. And, it's great to continue this streak that we've got going and just, continue to go out there and just play good football. We've been just trying to play good ball from the jump, and, that's what we've been emphasizing. That's what we've been talking about these last few weeks, and, that's what we're going to try to do this week.
The emergence of Dalvin Cook in the running game, some of it because of necessity and injury, but how has he matured? Have things kind of started to click for him at this point in the season?
Earlier in the season, Dalvin wasn't getting a lot of carries or as many carries as, other guys, but he's just one of those guys. He has really good vision and he can play ball. And, on some of those plays that he broke on, sometimes it was a busted assignment and he still made a way. He's a natural running back. And, not taking anything from any of our other running backs because, they all do what they do well. But, Dalvin just has a certain vision that I haven't seen from our backs this year. And, he's been doing really well.
Virginia, as far as what kind of test is their defensive line for you guys? They got a lot of guys who've put a lot of pressure on the quarterback this year.
Yeah, you respect every opponent, and they definitely have guys up there that are very athletic. One of their guys, number 7, has been compared to Lorenzo Featherston on our team, and he's very athletic. He can get to the passer. He can rush the passer, and so can number 88. Those guys are tremendous athletes and they're good players. So it's always a test to go out and prove yourself as a lineman, defensive or offensive. So just go out there and just play hard, dominate, and just try to get out front early.
When you play a team like Virginia, their back's against the wall, and it's a game that they have to win. Do you kind of notice that from teams when it's like it's that moment? It's like our season's kind of going the other way. We've got to turn it around.
Talking about any team that's in a position to compete for a championship this year, every team that plays them is going to come in and play them the best that they play any team all year. And, we've been getting the team's best shots, and they've played good ball. But at the end of the day, we went out and executed and played situations well and done what we needed to do to win games. And, I'm not going to bank on what we've been doing as up to this point in the season, but I'm definitely going to, we have to go out and just execute our offense. The coaches always put in a great game plan. So, just go out and just execute offense and play ball and, try to dominate and start out fast.
Have you guys noticed this season maybe the national perception of maybe being that bad guy role where so many people nationally want to see Florida State lose?
That's for the media to decide. That's just something for them to speculate about. But, we just want to go out and play good ball. People might not like Florida State, but at the end of the day, we have success. And, we have success for reasons that people don't really understand and people wouldn't really they don't really believe. We just care about each other and we love each other. And we have good character on this team. We have good guys, and that's what we go out and try to do and just play ball together. Have guys that actually genuinely care about each other on and off the field. So, that's pretty much the big thing about our team. And as far as being a bad boy, that's not my place to even. I don't even want to comment on it really because that's just something that the media just brings up and. It's just a distraction to try to get us out of what we've been doing.
Yeah, I guess it sounds like you kind of use that in a good way where it just kind of brings you guys closer together as a family.
This team has been close, and, we've been close from the beginning of the season. We've always cared about each other, and we've always done what we had to do to win games. And, that's just something that is there. And, as far as, like I said, going back to the bad boys thing, having everyone against you, it definitely brings you closer together because you realize that it's only you and your organization that wants you all to win. But you know, it's because we care about each other and we actually want to see each other do well. So.
What was the feel in the locker room at halftime in Louisville?
We've been there before. You know, when we got down 21-0, you know, guys like myself and Jameis and, you know, Shaw, we walk down the sideline. You know, you see someone's head down, we've been there before. We've been there before. We've been down. We know how to fight. We're not going to give up. So just go out there and continue to play ball. This is a long game, 60 minutes, and we've been there before.
Now, the fumble in the end zone that was recovered for the touchdown, I mean, how much motivation did that kind of wake you up? Did that light a fire before halftime?
We definitely, you know, we were moving the ball well the whole first half. We just, you know, we had a couple of costly turnovers, and we gave their offense a short field, and you know, they capitalized on the opportunity. So, you know, it's not like we didn't play well. We had to go out and finish a drive, and it was good that we got to finish a drive in the first half, so we could come out and, you know, try to start off fast and get on the ball early in the second half.
As the season's winding down, how are you guys looking at these last 4 games?
This is probably the toughest 4-game stretch we have left at the end of the season, because, you know, I mean, taking nothing from any of the opponents that we faced earlier this year, you know, the guys that play now, the teams that we're about to play, teams that, you know, they're rival games for us, and, you know, it's a homecoming game. You know, no team likes to be scheduled for a homecoming game. I mean, it's going to be a tough stretch, and, you know, that's how we're looking at it. We're looking at it as a challenge to go out and just, you know, kind of reestablish ourselves, and, you know, just go out and just play good ball. I mean, it's nothing, no magic formula. You know, Coach Fisher said it before. It's no magic formula. We just have to go out and just play ball, because every team's going to give us the best shot. You know, we're one of the best scouted teams in the country. Everyone knows what we're going to do. They know what we like to do. They know where we're going to go with the ball. That's why we have to be as sharp as possible and be able to go out and just handle it and get it done.
And speaking of the season winding down, how do you guys stay, number one, physically healthy, and also as well mental health in this last stretch?
To stay physically healthy, you know, you have to go in and maintain your body. You have to do your treatments, you know, hot tub, cold tub, you know, just maintenance to your body, lifting weights, and, you know, staying mentally strong throughout this whole process is just it's a mindset and attitude, honestly. You know, everyone in the country is having these problems where, you know, people are hurt, people are injured, people are tired. You know, everyone's tired. Now it's about who can push through and who can finish and who can, you know, maintain the strain.
And as he was speaking to you earlier about the freshmen, can you just kind of talk about what they mean to this team as the season's going on, and especially in the Louisville game?
I mean, the freshmen on the team have done a tremendous job of contributing this year. But, you know, everyone on this team and everyone on this roster is very important, you know, from Jameis all the way to the walk-ons, you know, because at the end of the day, these walk-ons give us a great look in practice, and, you know, they get us prepared they get us prepared with the looks that we're going to see in the game. So, you know, it's just been tremendous to have all of the guys, you know, have these young guys be able to step up, you know, because just for instance, like in the Louisville game, you know, the people double Rashad, or they had a game plan for Rashad and Nick, you know, and guys like Erving and Travis Rudolph showed up in the passing game. You know, Carlos has been banged up with the injuries, so, you know, it's just been, you know, Dalvin was able to step up, and he was able to, you know, give us a change up, you know, where Carlos is more power, but he has a lot of speed. You know, Dalvin just, you know, I was watching film and it just looked like they didn't even try to tackle him because he was so fast. But, I mean, it's always good to have that depth, because at the end, like this time of the season is when you really realize, you know, how much you need each player on the team. So it's been great to have those guys be able to step in and contribute.